If you've ever been part of a massive organizational shift, a digital overhaul, a new operating model, rolling out AI, you know the exact feeling. The pitch decks are perfectly polished, the kickoff meeting, full of energy. Budgets are approved, and everyone's smiling. And yet, months later, things stall out. People get frustrated, and the promised results just aren't there. Well, today in this explainer, we're diving into the insights of Averize by Nasima. And we're going to start with a hard, honestly fascinating truth about why these high-stakes transformations actually hit a wall.
Most transformations do not fail because the strategy was wrong. I know, right? It's such a comfortable excuse. It's so easy to sit in a boardroom post-mortem and just say, well, the strategy was flawed from the get-go. But Nasima's work across huge enterprise landscapes tells us something entirely different. It usually wasn't bad strategy at all. It definitely wasn't a lack of smart people in the room. Honestly, the blueprint was probably completely fine.
So, if it isn't a wrong strategy, what is it? The real culprit is lost clarity under pressure. When the messy real world actually collides with that beautiful project plan, when organizational tension rises, when the stakes are massive, and all those unforeseen complexities pop up, clarity just evaporates. And here's the thing, when leaders lose clarity, the entire organization loses its footing. That is exactly the critical juncture we're zeroing in on today. Which brings us to Nasima. Now, she refers to herself as the Transformation Diamond Miner, and I absolutely love this title. Just think about what a diamond actually is. It's immense value, created under intense, heavy pressure over a long period of time. Nasima is an expert guide who absolutely thrives in this exact environment, where the picture is unclear, where the pressure is literally at its peak. That's where she steps in. Her entire focus is on uncovering actionable value hidden deep inside that complexity, turning that intense pressure into something leaders can actually see, feel, and act on. So where does she actually do this work? Well, through Averize, she operates in environments where guesswork simply is not an option. We are talking about highly regulated, incredibly complex sectors. Financial services dealing with relentless regulatory pressure. The public sector and crown corporations balancing big policy with deep public accountability. Life sciences and healthcare, where you're literally balancing clinical integrity directly with patient outcomes. And of course, massive enterprise technology platforms. In these arenas, if you make a misstep, the consequences are severe. Governance and absolute precision really, really matter. And look, in these environments, there is a massive difference between theoretical frameworks and practical systems built for real pressure. I mean, anyone can draw a beautiful operating model on a whiteboard, right? But Nasima focuses on designing transformation strategies, roadmaps, and leadership systems that actually improve delivery reliability and sharpen decisions on the ground. She builds practical systems meant to help governance actually move work forward, rather than acting as this rigid bottleneck that just holds everything back. Consider one of the most pressing transformations happening right now, artificial intelligence. As AI completely changes how organizations run, you can't just plug it into a highly regulated industry and cross your fingers. Nasima helps leaders responsibly integrate AI by very carefully weighing the strict controls and the nuanced human judgment that these sectors demand. It's all about strategic enablement, making sure that data and AI initiatives align safely and sustainably with the overarching enterprise strategy. But here's a crucial point. Transformation isn't just about technology and processes. It is fundamentally about the people driving it. And this is why a core pillar of her work is private one-to-one executive advisory. And these aren't just casual chats over coffee. These are confidential, evidence-based conversations grounded in neuroscience-informed practice. She deals directly with decision complexity, organizational tension, and how leaders genuinely think and operate when they are under severe stress. Because here is the hidden truth of corporate change. Behind many stalled transformations is a leader carrying pressure and responsibility that few others can even see. Just let that sink in for a second. We so often look at stalled progress and just blame the system, right? But there is an immense hidden burden carried by executive leaders. A thoughtful, focused, strategic conversation at that leadership level can completely change the trajectory of a transformation simply by relieving that hidden bottleneck of pressure. So how do we actually fix this? Well, the methodology is wonderfully simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Step 1, uncover the value hidden inside all that complexity. Step 2, turn it into change that people can actually understand, own, and carry forward. And step 3, move teams with confidence. The absolute golden rule here is clarity before execution. Because when leaders can finally see clearly, the teams can move boldly, and the organization can actually change without tripping over itself.
During an engagement, Nasima demands and delivers on a few core tenets. First up, name the real problem. Not the comfortable one that everyone wants to talk about, but the real one. Second, bring a steady hand when the stakes are at their absolute highest. Third, make decisions that won't just look good today, but will actually hold up years from now. And finally, help leaders grow beyond the current version of themselves that got them this far. Because as they say, what got you here won't get you there, especially under new pressures. Underneath all of those tactics, all those strategies, is this one foundational belief. Growth is in service of others. This is what truly drives the work. It's the philosophy that stronger people lead to stronger organizations, which inevitably leads to better outcomes for everyone involved. Personal leadership evolution, it isn't some selfish pursuit. It is the absolute prerequisite for enterprise-wide success. Which leads us to this really striking concept: a decade of progress in a single year. Now, I want to be very clear here. This is not a promise of some cheap shortcut or a magic corporate hack. Not at all. It is the standard of lasting progress that Nasima brings to every engagement. It's what happens when you combine deeper clarity, stronger evolved leadership, and systems built for real-world pressure. You literally compress the timeline of success because you've eliminated the friction of confusion. We've covered a lot of ground today in this explainer, from the real reasons transformations stall out to the specific ways we can mine value out of high-pressure complexity. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to take away. Is your organization coming up to a real turning point? If you are navigating inflection points at the enterprise level, remember that clarity absolutely must come before execution. The conversation to uncover that clarity starts today.